I think this will be a nice change for JDG. And
yes,
here's
of
something
course.
for all the people in chat. You know, first game of each series is blind pick, so maybe gonna get some interesting mirror matchups. Maybe gonna get some funky picks, but definitely gonna be a fun game.
Even after seeing it yesterday, right, I'm still gonna remember. Oh wait, yeah, it is blind pick. That's the biggest Christmas of all. Everyone loves blind pick, and Clement was pointing this out yesterday. That blind pick in the first game sets up the series, and it's not, you know, we don't have to get to that fifth game, right? We don't have to get to that deciding game. Instead, this opens it up, so it is a lot nicer. As pick and ban
LvMao and Kanavi, their picks were completely different in group stage. They kept trying to force the Silas jungle, which was super weird. So hopefully coming into this tournament, we can see more of the stock standard JDG that won Spring Split.
Hopefully, because we're going into it with V5 challenging them. V5, a team that made it so much further than anyone expected in summer. They almost made it to
Vision plays on the opposite side of the map.
We're going to see this a lot out of both teams as xiye actually flashes forward, burns one from Mole on the way in. That's LvMao roaming up for the pressure while Weiwei now. Information for the bruiser path, which I like. But this could be danger, Lyric. JDG is setting up for the flank on V5. They have no idea they're here.
Yeah.
Okay, LvMao makes use of that. Collateral damage does so much damage. The burst huge, but V5 still get first blood. It is Mole for the Alistar, while meanwhile, Call the Forge God going to lay it down. xiye walks to his death, and ppgod secures it. PP levers rising up, but thanks for the blast cone. Zoom flashes way too late. He couldn't even ult in that one, and V5...
Syndra and the Bramble Vest coming in already, so Langx able to make it out of there. Again, nice plays, nice use of the W as well. Clears out the wave, and V5 just going to keep stacking Drakes. And when you have these champions like the Jhin, like the Pantheon, who again theoretically fall off later into the game, it is quite nice to, you know, start this Drake snowball rolling early.
With a Mountain Soul, sir, that we need to explain.
Incorrect. Stride Break. Prowler's Claw is the lethality item, so again, going for that much more offensive and engage-oriented set route.
But you know what? Lyric doesn't matter. Look, hey, one day maybe, but at the very least you're talking about. I just love the 3% movement speed passive as ppgod is going in. This could be his death. Not tanky enough, even with the Aftershock. Versus 3. I think he's going to regret this. xiye even ults down with Destiny, and there goes the support of V5.
It's going to look to take pressure from sides. Of course, V5 have ways of attacking that with the Pantheon, but for V5, it's going to be a lot more about coming in. And we actually saw V5 losing wave spot to try and take control of River.
As this is the engage, they're going to lock down because the burst damage insane. But Weiwei goes too far forward. He wanted that final shot, has to flash away. And LokeN's able to follow up. Big mistake out of the bottom lane of V5. And JDG smack him hard. Now onto the Mountain Dragon. A numbers disadvantage. V5 is sticking around, but xiye flashes forward with the golden card. Pick any card, he says, my friend. They're all going to be red as Langx left in a corner. And V5 fall to their demise.
Yeah, and I think just a bit of a mistake coming out from V5. They thought they found the pick. Again, they almost had the damage come out on LvMao, but not having quite enough burst. I still don't necessarily think that's the way your comp needs to play out. I think they going to be able to secure this turret quite easily. And then after this, right, we're getting some recalls off. You pivot back to mid lane. You keep making the same play. Push out through mid, get deep vision in the enemy jungle, and start looking for these picks.
Wave's perfectly set up for this as well. Hex flash over the wall. JDG is sticking around. They want a second charge. V5 are here to meet the take per item upgrade these days. As V5, they're moving into River Lyric. It's 10 seconds till it spawns, but very skeptical right now. Good little Deadly Flourish as a follow-up, but this continues forward. The ultimate use, Showstopper, great. They've found Mole. Killer Instinct in the backline. JDG already have a man advantage, and Zoom will heal this up. As Weiwei goes on in, Call the Forge God. Lions on the backside. They need some DPS to follow through. It's up to Y4, but LvMao zones him out. And JDG have played this fight better than a Christmas tree has played its role in holding presence. As LokeN is going to get curtain called, LvMao needs him to block. And LokeN will manage to do exactly
You can pretty much guarantee Mole or Y4 being dead anytime they have both of those actives available. The thing though is, V5 actually held that off pretty well, right? Y4's ultimate chunking them out. We saw Langx almost killing Kanavi on the backside of JDG. Destiny is up once again if they want to start looking for some of these picks.
As Killer Instinct used, it's onto Y4 once again, the targeting, but this is a dive from JDG. How long can it be withstanded as the curtain call is going to line down and Jgl goes down? ppgod with the follow through. It's Weiwei for xiye. Question is, are we going to see it before this fight? Because Baron has been started by JDG.
Yeah, JDG looking for the play, and again, they're ready to turn Alistar great at starting up these fights.
It could just be gone. Weiwei's got to think about going in, tries to spear, but he's zoned on.
Oh!
Gets it with a curtain call. Y4 has just done the impossible.
Hey, we talked about this earlier in their series against E-Star. A lot of us V5 fans expected, you know, maybe another AD carry on the roster alongside Y4. Destiny come out from xiye. Kai'Sa using that ultimate to go forward. The Sett, again, whether it's the Stride Breaker or his ultimate. And here we are going to see the fantastic steal come in from Y4. The moment that decides the game, we're seeing a lot of the Ornn items come out as well. So Langx only going to get scarier.
Weiwei walking in, trying to steal this one. Not done, though. It is grave secure with a showstopper from Zoom. They line them up. V5 still in an unfavorable position. It's Mole to die first. Collateral damage. Kanavi walking forward like the Mafia man that he is. The Zoom doesn't care that he's low. The Solar Flare on xiye timed out well with the Zhonya's Hourglass. Gold card at the ready as Y4 picks up the Alistar on the back end. We're now ready for the Searing Charge.
Ooh.
Beautifully done by Langx, but it is a battle of wits. Zoom and Kanavi have taken them all down. It's Langx who's not going to be taking up for this engage. Forward he goes to his death as JDG's jungle top take it all.
I love the confidence coming out from both sides, starting off with LokeN jumping in, you know, to start off that engage, find the pick off onto Weiwei and Mole, and then at the end there, Y4 and ppgod and Langx, all three flashing it aggressively, thinking that they can take that 3v4, but of course, Kanavi and Zoom strong enough to where they can win out on this. So I don't think that decided his death, though, so please don't disrespect my boy Y4.
I'm sorry, Larry, I'd never hurt you as... this actually happened when we were in the replay, a solo kill.
I also think it leads to an interesting conversation that me and you were having the other day where Mole actually has done 30% of his team's damage this tournament while getting the least resources on the team.
True, the least goal percentage, right? It's Destiny time from xiye, but he's almost dead.
Oh!
The hat Zhonya's Hourglass comes through, but ppgod will take him down. Ultimate use for Zoom to get out, but call the Forge God. Lines down and hits LvMao. Scatter the weak, Searing Charge. Y4 gets the kill as Pantheon ulti from Weiwei. They want Mountain Soul, and with a 3 versus 5, they might be able to do it.
And that was not coordinated from JDG like every other instance we've seen. It's always been xiye and Zoom going in tandem. This time xiye going in thinking he can gold card and Zhonya's, but V5 had this...
He has teleport, 5 seconds. Teleport being used by Mole after clearing the mid wave. It's 5 versus 4 for now, rather 3 because Alistar's not there. The flash forward from ppgod, dodged away by Kanavi, but the Soul Flare layers onto Zoom. Stride Breaker gets him out of the way, but the Zenith Blade follow-up, and Weiwei's all about that nonsense. As V5 stack in this corridor, they do find the top laner in Zoom. Kanavi gets knocked up. It's Curtain Call 1, but 2's not needed. ppgod survives from the turret as well.
Oh, xiye!
V5, what's going on? xiye's going through mid, so V5 are going to have to back.
Yeah, xiye going for this play in the mid lane. And let's remember, that's how LGD won so many of their games with xiye's backdoor. But hey, that's not detracting V5. They're still looking for the bear, and they're still looking for the fight.
They are. LvMao sticking around. Remember, there's no jungle, so there's no smite. ppgod is healed up with the Mountain Dragon. It's Killer Instinct used, but the shielding's so great until LvMao comes on in. They turn around for the Alistar, but Baron has not been de-aggroed. xiye off to the wing. He wants a steal. Destiny's being used. They knock him off.
Oh!
He took smite with the spell book, and that's another steal, but this time over to JDG.
Oh my god, that is apt. JDG once again with finding that pick onto Mole.
He has smite lyrics, so this was ballsy.
Yeah, I mean, it's ballsy, but still, I understand having to look for this play, right? Members of your team just kind of dying around you. He does have the spellbook, picks up the smite, like you say, goes in, and we see Weiwei smite just a tad bit too early.
Wave clear here on V5, but this wave should do the trick as JDG push up to the turret, but it is re-engaged. Under the turret that's already dead from ppgod. He's getting taken down, and that's just a free set ulti with a face breaker in there as well. Call the Forge God, plays down 3, but xiye on the backline looking for Y4. That's the flash away, but Mole's dead once again. JDG's gap close is insane. Forcing the flash out from Langx on the way through. Inhibitor at the ready. 2 big death timers lyric, and this could be all she wrote for game 1.
Yeah, and we see Y4 trying to use the ultimate to dissuade JDG. They do have some low health bars, but all their carries are still healthy.
Langx has to block this one as Zoom goes into the backline onto Y4. Langx is down though as Weiwei is chasing down this top laner while his base is getting broken apart. Gold card onto Y4 again with a bare Nexus. and JDG through a Baron steal. Take game 1 back.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of great skirmishing coming out from JDG this game. Again, I love how we saw them combo a lot of their
teams. And while the gold didn't swing that much back and forth, JDG in the end, had the stronger game plan throughout.
I think JDG just had the stronger. I think they were.